Hi, mateys. All right, this is the virgin tour of our daily yoga. So, being the very first one, woohoo, here we go. So we're going to start off. We're going to come onto our hands and our knees, hands underneath our shoulders, bend back on your feet like this, come up, and then to come back down. We know this is my favorite pose, so I'm going to do it. Come up, breathe, shoulders on your back, and just sit on your toes. Take some nice deep breaths in. Slowly bring your hands behind your back into reverse prayer. And wherever you are here, just lean into those feet, open up the arches. Maybe if I do this every day, I will hate this pose less. Breathe. Gorgeous. And then take a breath in, exhale coming out. And then press your, we'll do about a counterbalance on that. Come back and sit on the tops of your feet, hands behind your back, and then just come up onto your end step, shoulders on your back. You want to lift your hands and balance. And then, somebody's at the door, cool. Real time, real time. Come into a plank, or your shoulders on your back, belly in. Find a nice plank, shoulders on your back, digging your fingers in. Come on back into down dog. Lift those hips up in the air, lift, just don't care. Hi. All right, you're up on your toes. Bring your left foot all the way up, standing split, don't break that hip line. And then while you're there, you can bring your right foot down and have the heel meet the ground if you want, or toward that, just to give a little bit more in your hamstring. Don't gotta, okay? Take a breath in. You can open it up. Hey guys. Let that hip open, let the torso kind of twist under a little. Make sure your elbows don't bend, see how they're going out. Pew, put it back in. Exhale, bring that foot down and all the way through between your hands. And then we're going to take that right knee, bring it down to the ground, and then inch your foot up a little bit more. There you go. Because you want to get a nice bend in here. So your hands are on both sides, your shoulders are on your back, and you're just bending down into the quadricep, bringing your belly in, shoulders on your back. Take a breath in, exhale, and then come back and do, it's like a half Hanumanasana. You're bending in to the hamstring, keep your hips straight. Take a breath in. Flex out through the feet, out through the 4 points of your feet. Exhale, coming forward, really leaning in. You can get your, if you want, you can come all the way in, wherever you are. Just really get in. Don't hunch if you do. Keep your back, your shoulders on your back. And exhale, coming back one more time. Really allow yourself to press out through the balls of your feet. Keep those hips straight behind you. So you tend to go off like that, can put them back in line. Breathe in and exhale, coming forward. And now, put your left foot to meet your right and come into plank. Find your plank, shoulders on your back. Right foot up, standing split on your toes. Shoulders on your back, elbows next to your ears. Lift your belly, foot straight up, and if you want, you can bring that left heel down a little bit. And then open it up. Nice. Don't lose your elbows, keep them your fingers digging into the ground, and then swing that right foot through. Ooh. Nice. And then we're going to scooch it forward a little. Bring that left foot down. And you're going to, so you don't want to go over you don't want your knee to go over. You still want to be in that nice L right there. So just really allow it to sink down in to the quadriceps, shoulders and back. Pull the belly in. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I know you're doing great. And then exhale. Stretching the right hamstring out, pressing out through the 4 points. Shoulders on your back, hips in line. You know, I didn't set a timer, but I'll look, it is recording so I can see. Exhale, coming forward. And stretch into that quadricep, shoulders on your back. Exhale. I don't know if I did this. We're going to do it 3 times. One more time. Exhale, pressing out through the 4 points, shoulders on your back, hips in line. And then come forward and bring both hands onto the side of your foot. Press your foot back into plank. Shoulders on your back, hold that plank. Then slowly come up to a down dog and walk your feet in. Boop, boop, boop. There you go. And until we're going to come into a forward fold, but we're going to bend our knees. Our torso's laying on our legs. And only come up as far as you can. If you want to know if you're cheating or not, grab your legs. If you can't unbend your knees or straighten your legs, then don't go any further. Hold it right there. Okay, now take your left foot. We're going to do a little bind. Take your left foot and come up on your tippy toes. Like that. And you can straighten that right leg as much as you can, but don't lock the knee. Actually lift your toes on there, so make sure you're on your 4 points. Okay, and now take your left hand up and then bring it around into a bind. Now you can either try to get the inside of your leg or wherever your hand is, wherever it goes. You can go here, you can get the inside of your leg, that's fine. There you go. And now we're going to take the left hand and through the center of your legs, reach around your back, grab your hand. Hello, you're binding. Your foot, you're still in your tippy toe. Bring your shoulders up on your back and look up over your shoulder. Breathing on that tippy toe. Lift the toes on the right. You can set them down. Just make sure you're keeping your balance on the 4 points. Take a breath in. Exhale, extend that right hand up in the air. Bring it down. And then the left hand, go ahead and stretch that out a little. And now we're going to go up on the right one, up on the right toes. So we're up on the balls of your feet. Take a breath in. And then bring the left hand up. Extend it, really twist up, and then bring it around. You can put it in if you want. And now we're going to take the right hand, go between the legs wherever you want. It may not reach. Doesn't matter. If it's right here, that's fine. Let's see if you can grab that hand. And then open your shoulder and just breathe. Yum, 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 yum. Feels so good. Exhale. Take a breath in. Bring the left hand up and down and unloosen your bind. Give it a little walk it out there. Yeah. Now, come on down to the ground. And I'm going to see how far I am here. And breathe, hang on. I'm already at 10 minutes. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. Okay, they'll get better, I promise. Okay, so we're just going to come on down into, no we're not, we're going to do this. We're going to bring our feet out about a leg width apart. And then you're going to take your hands on your hips and just come forward, flat backed. Hips up, belly in, flat back. Don't lock your knees. Micro bend them if you need to. Actually, just micro bend them anyway. Coming down wherever you can. If you need a block, use a block wherever you are. Shoulders on your back. Bend your knees. Hips up in the air like I'm coming and pushing them up in the air. And depending on where you are, this may be it. Just breathe into it. Okay? If you want to go further, you can bring your hands back underneath you and just breathe. Keep that bend in your knees. If you want to bend them more just to get down there and get your hands under, go ahead. And then see where you can straighten them. Breathe. Exhale, coming into center. Take your right hand, putting it in front of you. Breathe in. Exhale, extending your left hand up, shoulder over shoulder. So you want to try to get a straight line, shoulders on your back. Breathing in. Exhale down. Now breathing in. Exhale, left hand or right hand. It was 50-50. Shoulder on your back. In line. Stretching up to your fingertips. Lovely. Exhale, coming down. And now we're going to just bend into that right knee. Shift your hands, bend into the right knee up on your toes, and take your left foot and stretch it out. There you go. So you're really stretching out through the hamstring in here. You're feeling that engagement through all 4 points of your feet, and you're just on your tippy toes here. Now, if you did want to go down, you could come down, but I'm not doing that. You could come down. We're going to do it on our tippy toes today. You could come down and adjust your hips, but we're going to keep it up here for now. Shoulders on your back, stretching out through that left foot. Take a breath in. Exhale and slowly work your way up to the other side. Bend that foot. And then extend the right. There you go. Stretching out through all 4 points. Nice. Breathe. Gorgeous. Take a breath in. Exhale, coming to the center. And then come down once again. Give yourself a nice little stretch in the hammies. And now I want you to bend your knees and just kind of roll up slowly. All the way up to the sky. Heel toe your feet in while you're coming up. So your hands, you can't see me, are like that above your head, but you're not bending down your knees. I'm going to have to work this out. Hands above your head. And then exhale, hands down beside you. Breathing up, hands above your head. Exhale into prayer in front of you. And then we're going to come down to the ground. And then grab your knees. Come back and do a little rock and roll. Yeah. You can go side to side. Just give yourself a nice little massage. Beautiful. Let's take your peace fingers around your big toes. And just pull a little happy baby out. And now let's extend one leg and bend the other and get a little happy baby going. It's archer. Half archer. And then switch. Yay. Feel the lower back, feeling good. And now let's open up into a full split. Really extend out your heels, out through the balls of your feet, shoulders on your back so we haven't forgotten about that. Make sure your lower torso is going toward the ground so it's not coming up off. You're going down. You're keeping engaged your core. Breathing in. Exhale to the center. And then bend your knees. Open up. And then you can lay or just give yourself at least 60 seconds. Just laying in Shavasana. And then after that 60 seconds, or however you want it to be, if you need to take more time, we're trying to keep it brief so you can get other stuff done. I've actually got food in the oven right now. We're going to take a breath in. Come on over to your side. Take your last second there. Work your way up. And let's find a seated pose right here. Just take a moment. Hey, you took a moment. Rock on. Take a breath in. Exhale. And you can chant if you'd like. Om. You can go Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Or you can just get up. But give yourself a moment at the end to just relax. Whether it's in child's pose, give yourself 60 seconds and a moment to process before you carry on. And so, that's it. We'll see how it turns out. Wow!